game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say.
What?
You know what he used to say
No.
about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting. The NBA's hidden.
It's
way.
hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
Here's Carter Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him. Passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Michael Carter Williams is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Sanders. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Antetokounmpo into the small forward position.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And Valanciunas kicks to low. Pulls it from 20. The shot's good from Houdini. Houdini's got 8 points. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against New York.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Sanders. Biyombo with the block. And they're able to recover. They retain possession. And it's slammed in by Plumlee. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Houdini. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Inside. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Shoots. And it doesn't even draw iron.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
It's all tied in Toronto. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Raptors leading by 4. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Miles Plumlee. Sanders out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2-guard spot. Toronto working the ball around now. Ross with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ross has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Plumlee with the screen. To the inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. He hits the second from the line.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 37 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Raptors leading by 8. To the middle. Out to DeRozan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 1:19 left in the first half. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense is right there. Lets it go from 11. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Plumlee's got 5 now. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. The feed to Ross. Ross sets a screen for Joseph. Houdini, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
For Toronto, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Ross no good on the free throw. Bucks trail by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Stay down.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good. And Toronto making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. Good on the second free throw. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Houdini. Carter Williams covering. DeRozan in the corner. With the fadeaway. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the side.
Thanks, Kev. Coach Casey, you...
And now the third quarter about to get going.
And what a tremendous game for Houdini. He's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Houdini, he's in at the point. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Jamari Carroll is out there with DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Lets it go. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Carter Williams with it. He's got 7. Parker dishes to Monroe. Steps back and fires. And that's good off the glass that time. Monroe's got 10 points in the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside. And now let's get a look at the numbers for Antetokounmpo. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
Well, he's sneaky. I mean, you don't think he's watching you, and then all of a sudden, he's got the ball heading the other way.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Pass to Stauskas. The Bucks working the ball around. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's Houdini. Antetokounmpo defending. Passes to Patterson. Inside. No good from Houdini.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The offensive rebound. And Patterson kicks to Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. And the pass to Houdini. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Monroe. Here we go. 1-on-1. Stauskas kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Stauskas.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 7 points in the game.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Parker inside. Patterson defending. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Monroe, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead. And how about a look at our 2K leaderboard and a group of point guards that have a little bit of big man in them and some very good rebounding numbers. Michael Carter Williams.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
For Milwaukee, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The Raptors making some changes for Toronto. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeRozan. And Houdini subbed in for Powell. Nick Stauskas is checked in for the Bucks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Houdini. 10 points for him. Right side Lowry. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Stauskas. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The wide open look for Plumlee. Nope. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Bucks trail by 12. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is out there with Stauskas. And it's Monroe in at the center, filling out the middle.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Lowry against Parker. Floats one up, and Parker with the block. Here's Stauskas. Lowry covering. Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Screen by Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Addison passes to Houdini. It's deflected.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one. It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Toronto?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. DeRozan comes in for Kyle Lowry.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Houdini.
Move the ball. Stick it
to the middle. It's stolen by Stauskas. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. There's the dish to Stauskas. All alone. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Here's Houdini. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And the Raptors lead by 6. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
DeRozan passes to Houdini. He dishes it to Patterson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houdini, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Valanciunas with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Monroe on the double team.
Stick it too much.
Patterson passes to Houdini. No luck, and Milwaukee will come the other way. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's blocked by DeRozan, and they get it back. Raptors leading by 4. Ahead. And again, it will drop another make there from Houdini.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Stauskas, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight. Houdini passes to Patterson. Banked in off the glass.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Damari Carroll. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Carter Williams. Shot from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Out to Monroe. Stauskas inside the line. They get it back. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Parker.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Houdini passes to Kira. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Houdini. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Carter Williams. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Houdini. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Here's DeRozan. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Down low. Money!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Monroe buries it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Over to the wing. Carroll passes to Houdini, and that's going to be a travel.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Carter Williams. He kicks to Stauskas. There's Parker with the 3. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these challenges who's checked in for the Raptors. Houdini comes in for Kyle Lowry. The Bucks also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Jabbar. Parker. Hollis Jefferson. Subbed in for Nick Stauskas. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and that's an intentional foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Monroe's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Parker comes in for Sanders. And Stauskas subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably... foul him right away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston. The shot by Carroll, no good.